Hi, welcome back to day 3 of the Crochet Along with Me. We're making this shirt that people are obsessed with. For this shirt, I used embroidery thread. For the follow-on, I'm using a sock weight yarn. I'm using a 1.0 crochet hook, and you should be using any weight of yarn that you like and any crochet hook that you like. If your yarn is big and your hook is small, it's going to be tighter. If your yarn is big and your hook is big, it's going to be normal. If your yarn is small and your hook is big, it's going to be loose. So it's about the tension that you want. And this, one of the nice things about crocheting clothes, other than knitting clothes, is you can try it on yourself, right? So we've done 2 rows. You can go to my crochet knitting folder if you're watching this on TikTok or YouTube. If you're on Instagram, I'm sorry. All right, so we are doing the 3rd row. And to review, these are our llamas, and that's how we hold our yarn. Okay, and I also told you that a crocheted or knitted garment is also a pattern. If you know how to read it, like I don't need or know where I got the pattern from this from, I don't need that because this is a pattern. So we did the first round, and the stitches we've used so far are the chain stitch and the double crochet. And I briefly showed how to do those, but I got a lot of, this is beginner, but like I'm giving you the names. You can go learn double crochet and then come back to this, yeah? You find everything on YouTube. Okay, so every time when we get to the new row, we connect it with a slip knot, and then we're going to, in this case, we need to move to the middle of these 4, because remember we did 2 in one, 2 in the other. So we're just going to go to the middle, do a slip knot, so that way you're starting in the middle of this row. And now you're going to do 3, because that counts as your first double crochet. And now we're going to double crochet 2, chain 1, double crochet 2 into that same space. So now you get these little like open V looking things. Okay, and then we're going to crochet 2, and then again double crochet 2, and for the double crochet you're holding it close with your llama mouth. Your tension is on your string on your llama ear. You wrap, you go under, you hook, pull it through. Now you have 3 loops. Hook, pull through 2, hook, pull through 2, chain stitch, 2 more double crochet. And it's going to be that same thing all the way around. If you want to get fun with beads, like I did in the original pattern, I would do 1, then right here, you put a bead on with the beading hook. Do recommend having beading hooks. Do not recommend embedding them deep into your fingers. And then you do 2 more. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you all is called the turning chain, and it's not related to this project, but every time people say, I tried to crochet, but all I could do is make a triangle, that's because nobody has taught you about the turning chain. So, okay, we're just gonna use this same yarn. So let's say this is a new project, right? And I'm just trying to go back and forth. So you're trying to make a scarf, right? So we crocheted a whole bunch. Okay, now we're going to go back. So if you just go back into right there, you're actually decreasing. So what has to happen is you have to do an extra chain and then go back in. And now you're going to make a rectangle and not a triangle. So that's another term you can research, turning chain. If you're struggling with your crochet and you're like, why can't I count? It's because you're missing the turning chain. Okay, and we're going to do this all the way around.